I am Christina. I am a senior occupational therapy major. There's some photos of who I am. I was on the women's soccer team. I am a 3rd degree black belt in Taekwondo. I'm originally from New York, so cool fun facts. So pretty much I began doing service learning my freshman year actually. I've been doing service learning for 4 years. I started with the Canal Alliance, and in the past 3 years I've been working with the Asian American Alliance of Marin, AAAM, just like how she was saying. And so I started doing AAAM through a class that focused on forgiveness, compassion, and empathy under Dr. Gay Lynch and Dr. Emily Wu. And I picked the Comfort Women Project, which is Korean drumming, and what it does is that we are promoting World War II history on comfort women, which were sexual slaves that were part of human trafficking during World War II, and we use the performing arts such as dancing and drumming in order to promote that history and also about the injustices that were made against those women. And so pretty much I started just as a student in the class, just like anyone else would in service learning, where you kind of just pick something based on either your schedule or what you're interested in. I've always been interested in Korean culture. Like I said, I'm a 3rd degree black belt in Taekwondo. That's a Korean martial art. I also like watching a lot of K-dramas, and I listen to a lot of K-pop. So I thought, why not? Korean drumming, just add on to the Korean culture. So I started as a student, and we just drummed at Dominican. We did a performance there. We also, if anyone's familiar, that this upcoming, is it the 10th? That we have
Saturday. This Saturday.
This Saturday. It is the Asian American Festival at the YMCA. We have also performed there. We've also performed in San Francisco. We were doing some basic Korean dancing and then also some drumming. And then after that semester, Emily, she asked me if I wanted to become a student leader. So I was pretty honored because I was pretty passionate about what we were doing. So it's nice to take more of an active role in this project. And so I ended up overseeing students instead. So I went from being the student to being almost like a teacher. So I was able to educate the students on that history, and I was able to teach them how to drum and dance. It was really cool. It was kind of like I was like looking at myself, just from a past semester. And we also, we performed at Dominican too. We performed at a AAAM dinner also. And then after working with I'm still doing the Comfort Women Project, but recently I also partnered with the Marin Chinese Cultural Association, where I was another student leader, and I helped students do Tai Chi with elderly people, I guess, the elderly members of AAAM. It was a lot of fun. We also do an event during Chinese New Year at the Bay Area Discovery Museum. We host like this whole celebration about learning about Chinese New Year. It's really cool. So I've had so many opportunities working with AAAM, and so one of them, this last November, I ran for Miss Marin County 2018, and I came up as second runner-up, and I partnered with AAAM, and we had to pick community volunteer projects, and I chose AAAM because I'm passionate about them. And if I was able to win, unfortunately I didn't, but their goals, they would have been promoted and they would have been endorsed financially, so it was too bad, but it was really close, maybe next time. And then also, I went with some of the ladies from AAAM to the Women's March that just happened in 2018. And then we also, that's one of my friends, Sue, down there in that little photo. We went to see, there's a Comfort Women Memorial statue in San Francisco near Chinatown. So while we were walking to the Civic Center, we just stopped by and took some photos. And then we also, so what I said, I'm still partnered with the Comfort Women Project. So what we're doing this summer is that we're going to this international symposium in Korea. So in July, early August, I'll be in Korea. And it's a forum about the World War II sexual slavery that happened. And then also we're going to be talking about some current events that also relate to that past issue. So sexual slavery, human trafficking, women's rights, and I'll also be doing a presentation on the 2018 Women's March that happened in the United States. And so pretty much I'm so grateful for doing service learning. I remember my freshman year when I signed up for it, I was dreading it. And it's because I was like, oh, like I'm brand new to the school, like I do soccer, like with my major it's hard, like how am I supposed to be able to balance all this? It's just extra work. But now I wouldn't have thought about it, like looking now that pretty much service learning has created all these new relationships and opportunities in the community. And like I said, that I'm not from here. And so it was really great to get involved in the community in a different way than I would have thought. Because sure, I have friends and I do have family out here who could show me this area, but not in this way. So it was a really great experience. It's sad that it's ending. But pretty much my takeaway from all this about how it affected, we're talking about youth activism before, and so pretty much pick something, if any of you students out there who are here haven't done service learning, pick something that you are passionate about, because you don't realize that you're becoming an activist for that organization until you're actually in it. Because I used to think, oh, it's just an assignment, like I have to go like to the festival and I have to drum. But in actuality, like it's not an assignment to that organization. Like what you're doing is you're helping promoting their goals and what they're there for. So it's really great to know that I'm standing up for the comfort women, even though it happened, back in World War II, and I'm standing up for women's rights today.
Stay there, so Emily, do you want to tag our lovely student leader with her cords? She has to leave, so we won't be able to tag her at the end. But she will be graduating, and we want to honor our student leaders. And your special cords.
Dog tag now.